Good afternoon, John Verlin once again with On Demand Advertising Solutions, Digital Marketing Update, podcast number 33. Wanted to talk today about a good article I saw a few weeks ago around September 1st in Entrepreneur Magazine Online, written by a guest writer named Dan Scalco about 6 ways to think outside the box when marketing your small business. And what I've been saying over the last 6-7 months in these podcasts is similar to what he's talking about, but he has a couple other ideas I'd like to share with you. But before we get started, I wanted to bring up a quick question to you. How do you use the media today? How do you use social media? Well, the reason I'm asking is I want you to think about this because today my girlfriend and I are going to a cider fest, and we Googled it, found it on our smartphones. It's got a map, how to get there. And it dawns on me how often we're using this because I actually saw it advertised on social media on a post from the city I live near. And had that not happened, I never would have known about it. She saw it too, and it was on Facebook in her city. So had we not been following or liking some social media, we would not have known about this event. And so we're looking forward to go to it. But I also have started, I've liked my sister-in-law's daughter. Sounds kind of funny, but she has been posting on Facebook almost every day. And this isn't just, here's a picture of my daughter and I, although, she's had that. It's, how do I get over this headache? What do I do about this? What do I do about that? She lives her life through it. Now, I don't do that. I will post every now and then on Facebook or something personally, photos of my cats, some place I've been, whatever. But there are, and I don't know how many, but under 40-year-old, I would say, or even older maybe, post regularly, and they live their life through it. I know that sounds crazy, but that is the reality. And if you're even younger, it's just the way it is. I actually came back from a walk out at a park today, and 2 girls were sitting on a rocky trail that I was walking on in the shade, looking at their smartphones, checking stuff and doing stuff. And I thought, aren't you girls? I didn't say this, but I'm thinking, shouldn't you guys be out walking and getting some exercise instead of sitting under a shade tree on a walking trail in a park and looking at your smartphones? That shows you how much people are engaged in these things. So 6 ways to think outside the box when marketing your business. First one, Dan says, is get personal. Everyone loves to hear their name. We all know this, but sometimes we forget about it. Well, he gives some examples of like personalized M&Ms, like John, here's your M&Ms. Or Coke will have America, or Coke will have the name of a football team, or something to get personal to target who they're trying to reach. And that is always good. High school football teams, basketball teams, they associate with the name of the team because it's their team. Well, you can do the same kind of thing for your products or services for your customers. To the Kansas City, Missouri Chamber folks, welcome. I'm offering you a 10% discount. Whatever that is, and the more personal you can get, the better. And I think this has gone back to, for years. It's just everyone wants to see their name. And if you can do that, maybe using, like when you get a birthday cake, Mary, happy, 25th birthday. She's thrilled because her name's on it. So that's the concept. Second one is promote customer engagement. Now, this is what we've talked about with social media. He talks about having a selfie campaign, and you can tag or encourage the people who are following you or liking you, where they can, if they tag your business or post it or repost it, that you can add a prize component. If you do this, add a hashtag and you'll be entered in our drawing, our raffle, $100 gift certificate, or whatever you want it to be. But promote that type of engagement. Promote it so that they will want to forward it. Share this with 15 of your friends or whatever to get more mileage out of your social media. And it's good. It's great for marketing, and it doesn't cost anything, and it makes them feel Insta-worthy. Photo ops. I mean, I think of the CEO, John Legere, I believe his name is, with T-Mobile, Verizon, and he's got a picture of him in all the social media posts traveling around the world at different meetings and different things with mascots or whatever, and he's always wearing that Magneta pink, I guess it is, or whatever. But that's an example. He's using social media to promote a selfie of him and all these different things so you remember it. Third thing he talks about is saying thanks. I mean, we forget this sometimes, but thanking your customers. TD Bank found that 17% of consumers like when brands demonstrate their appreciation. Well, it's not real hard to figure that out, but we sometimes forget that. And if you're, a small business, obviously your customer base is huge, meaning it's very important, and they need to be thanked. Now, you can do that in a variety of ways. Obviously, you can, send them a gift card, a discount on their birthday. I mean, I think about Baskin-Robbins, got a free ice cream cone on my birthday, and when I was a kid, I'd go there every day, and I'd wait. I was like looking forward to that. Well, what a great opportunity. Maybe you do that. We're going to give you a free something, buy one, get one, whatever, on your birthday. Personalize it like that to thank them for being a good customer. And guess what? Is the competition doing any of this? That's something to keep in mind. Fourth thing he talks about is develop a loyalty program. And particularly if you're losing customers, you got to establish a way to cultivate repeat business. He says that 80% of Generation Z consumers are willing to sign up for loyalty cards in exchange for deals or discounts. And it could be anything as like a punch card, or I have to admit I downloaded a McDonald's app this past week, and I felt kind of silly, but I did it so I could get a free sandwich. And I've yet to see the free sandwich on the app. I'm going to ask them when I go in next, hey, what happened to my free sandwich here? But I fell for it. I mean, I admit it. I don't know. But that's an example. Have them download your app, give them a punch card. It could be a membership in a reward program, and they'll keep coming back. And McDonald's is actually a great example. Buy 5, Frosties, get one free. Utilize LinkedIn. That's the next one. LinkedIn is probably not used as much as other social media, but it is for small business. I use it every day, along with Facebook and Twitter and occasionally Instagram for posting my business. And I post every day on LinkedIn because, again, it's going to be small business owners who might need my services that are going to see what I'm posting. And you know what? You don't need a whole lot of return on that. I had a lady earlier sent me a message wanting to be in my network or my group. And that's another thing he talks about on LinkedIn is creating groups where you can reach out to other small business owners and potential customers in your area to get them involved in your group. And you're posting things of in interest. Maybe it's an art group or, a marketing group or whatever. And finally, the last thing he says is, and this kind of should go without mentioning, but survey your current customers. Ask them, what do they like? This is, again, it all comes down to the customer experience, enhancing that. What is it they like? What is it they want more of? This is all critical to be able to get in front of them with your marketing to make an impact. So just survey them. You can, again, include like a raffle-like component where if they answer the survey, you're going to give away a $100 gift certificate or whatever, and they'll be entered in that. But that's really critical, and we've talked about this in the past, but it's all about getting to know the customer, staying in front of them, communicating with them. I sent a post out scheduled for a couple days, and this really is true. You think about your business. How good are you in your business or your products and compared to the competition, number one? Number two, in your mind, how good are you? Well, you may be great. You may be number one, but guess what? It doesn't matter if nobody knows about it. And that's why all of this is so important. They have to know. They have to know what you're offering. They have to know why you're so good. And that's the whole point of building a marketing platform, to establish your credibility, establish your trust. They feel better about you, and then all your marketing and advertising zeroes in on that to build that experience with them so they'll want to do business with you and come to you, not the competition. John Verlin, On Demand Advertising Solutions. Great to be with you. Email me at johnverlin12@att.net. Visit ondemandadvertisingsolutions.com, and we'll talk to you next week.